Welcome back. I am Mr. Baseball, and this is Crowned, a Smell Baseball podcast, where the gloves are soft, the innings long, and the memories longer. Today we travel back to 1912, Fenway's first October, Mathewson's bitter masterpiece, a fly ball that should have been caught, and a team that wouldn't be denied. This is the story of the 1912 World Series. The American League champions, the Boston Red Sox, had just moved into a brand new home, Fenway Park, and closed the season with a dazzling 105 wins. They were young, fast, and full of flight. Led by the great Tris Speaker in center field and flamethrower Smoky Joe Wood, whose 34-5 record was the kind of thing kids carved into glove pockets. Over in the National League, it was the New York Giants, back again under the iron will of manager John McGraw. And at the center of it all, the aging Titan, Christy Mathewson. He was no longer invincible, but he was still impossibly good and wise. The series was a collision of momentum and myth, and it gave us one of the most dramatic Octobers in baseball history. The Red Sox surged ahead, taking a 3-1 series lead, but the games were anything but easy. Game 2, an 11-inning grinder that ended in a 6-6 tie, called off due to darkness. Mathewson threw all 11 innings, didn't allow a single earned run, and yet no win, no glory. Just the scoreboard holding even. That was the pattern. Mathewson pitched 3 complete games in the series, threw 28.2 innings, gave up just 3 earned runs. And what did he get for it? 0 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie. It remains one of the most spectacular unjust pitching lines in World Series history. And no one who saw it forgot it. But the Giants weren't done. They clawed their way back. Game 6, then Game 7. New York forced a decisive final. Game 8, October 16th, Fenway Park. Tied 1-1 in the 10th inning. The Giants broke through. They took a 2-1 lead, and they stood 3 outs from the crown. Then came the moment. Fred Snodgrass, a steady center fielder, reliable glove, a man who knew his job. A fly ball floated toward him. Routine. And he dropped it. The crowd gasped. The Giants froze. The Red Sox smelled blood. The inning unraveled. A walk, a sacrifice, a single, the game tied. And then the winning run. Larry Gardner sliding home on a sacrifice fly. Pandemonium in Boston. The Red Sox were champions. Fred Snodgrass would live a full life, served in Congress, became a banker, raised a family. But no matter what he did, he was the man who dropped the ball. Mathewson, he would go into the Hall of Fame, but 1912 was his heartbreak. He had done everything right, 3 earned runs across 4 appearances, and left with nothing but bruised luck. Smoky Joe Wood, by contrast, went 3-1 and owned October. Tris Speaker made plays that didn't show up in the box score, and Boston, in their first year at Fenway, had their first flag. 1912 was the series of inches and echoes, of shadows on the field and giants on the mound. A masterpiece, unfinished, a crown, imperfect, but make no mistake, it was crowned. This has been Crowned, a Smell Baseball podcast. We'll be back soon with more tales from October's long and winding trail. Until then, keep your glove oiled, your mind sharp, and your eye on the sky.